Hello, everyone. Hello, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your November 2025 energy forecast. This is for the collective. Let's get into it. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, an astrologer, and a medium. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into your November forecast. Spirit says November 2025 is a month of major energetic shifts. And what's coming towards you is already in motion. Tonight, we're going to see exactly what's entering your life, what's closing out, and how you need to move to align with it. Let's get into your November 2025 horoscope energy forecast. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get into the reading. Let's not waste any time. Happy morning, evening, night. Once again, wherever you're listening or watching. Hello to the live stream crew. Hello to the replay crew. Thank you for cleansing, clearing the energy of these decks. Many past reading in Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Many Moons. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Tiana. Hi, Realize, Recognize, Realize. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone's weekend and week? Are you ready to see what November has in store for you? Let's see. I'm also doing live readings, of course, so if anyone wants to donate for a live reading, you can donate via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, or the link in the chat. The link definitely is working, all right? So also, if you can put your question with your donation, that would be great as well. So let's go ahead and get into the November 2025 energy forecast. Let's get into the first spread, which will be about the dominant energy entering your life this November. So what is the dominant energy currently entering the life of this person watching this video in the month of November 2025? What is the dominant energy entering the person watching this video's life in the month of November 2025? Give us some credit and insight, Spirit. I hope y'all are doing well and fabulous. Hi, Marilyn. Thank you for being here. What's the dominant energy entering your life this November? Speculation. Interesting. Speculation. There's speculation around you. There's speculation around you. Hmm. For a lot of you, there's speculation over who or what has entered your life or who or what is entering your life. There's an understanding from those watching from the outside that you've changed. Not only have you changed, but you're changing, right? And therefore your energy, your frequency, your vibration is rising to match what is necessary for you, what is meant for you, what is destined for you. Now the interesting thing is that when that happens, other people can feel it. You feel it and you're feeling it. If you pay attention, you'll notice it too. Look at the signs, synchronicity, certain things happening, right? But it's interesting because we think we're the only ones that feel it, but other people feel it and sense it too. They sense the change. They sense the shift happening with you. There's speculation around you right now. Does he have a woman? Does he have a man? Does she have a man? Does she have a woman? Did she land the job? Did she finally get the thing? Did he finally do the thing? What's different about them? That's the energy around you in November. There's something different about you, and people aren't going to be able to put their fingers on it. Thank God, right? Because who knows how clean those or not clean those fingers are, where they've been, right? Just saying. But people are not going to be able to pinpoint what's different about you in the month of November, but there's definitely something different. Criticism. Speaking of fingers, interesting. Criticism. Criticism shows up connected to abundance for you, potential. You know that you deserve more, but there's a sense of, are you doing the right things? And for a lot of you, you are doing the right things. For some of you, it requires patience. Some of you are making changes to your bottom lines at this time in the month of November. Things are shifting in the way you make your money, spend your money, save your money, go about your own sense of stability, right? And resources. Maybe it is time to turn the mirror towards self and to look at yourself, right? But don't be too critical of the person you're looking back at in the mirror, right? Day by day, step by step. As long as you're doing the right things day by day, step by step, you're heading on the right path. Spirit is going to elevate that. Spirit is going to work with that, right? In tangent. Detachment. Interesting. Detachment connected to your thoughts, detachment connected to communication. It may be a month where you disconnect, or you may need to disconnect a little bit. That means maybe not immediately answering emails, text messages, phone calls, whatever it may be, especially if you're not in the energy, if you're not in the headspace. Call back, answer back when you're in the right headspace in November. It'll fare better. It'll fare better for you, all right? Because in the month of November, you're only going to have so much mental and emotional capacity. All right? Because there's a lot going on with you in the month of November. I mean, spiritually and energetically, like something shifting, something is happening, something is manifesting for you. And you're going to know it by people, like people. If you're single, for example, these are good examples. If you're single, for example, people are gonna ask, do you have a man? Are you married? Did you, what's going on? Are you in a relationship yet? Like, suddenly people are gonna ask because it's your energy, it's your vibe. You may not have even done anything different to your style or your aesthetic, but people are gonna ask, did you dye your hair? Did you cut your hair? Did you lose weight? Is there something different about you? It's your energy. You're gearing up for something. If you've been looking for a new job or better job opportunity, people are going to start asking about that. Are you going on interviews? How did that interview go? Did you get a new job yet? Because they sense something. They can feel something. Optimism. I get a lot of optimism in the month of November around family, home, matters of emotions. All right. Emotional comfort and stability. I do feel like even with all that's going on, I do feel like November will, for the very much most part, will be an emotionally optimistic and emotionally fulfilling month. All right. Where things just kind of a lot, I won't say everything, but a lot of things just kind of go your way. All right. By the way, once again, if anyone wants to donate for a live reading while I'm here, get your reading while I'm here. All right. Um, Take advantage of the time. If you want a reading, of course, also I'm also available for personal readings as well. Vision, interesting. Ooh, a lot of y'all are gonna get visions of what's to come. Something is coming for you. Now, for some of you, it could be coming in November. For others of you, it could be coming soon, but maybe not necessarily in November. But you're gonna know it's coming because you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it's gonna show up differently for some of you based on your nervous system, based on how you download, how your energy, your thoughts, your mind processes and downloads energy, spiritual energies, spiritual downloads. For certain people, it makes them tired, right? For others, it makes them energized. For others, they get really tapped in. I feel like a lot of you could get really tapped in November. And you're also going to notice signs and synchronicities too, once again. Acquisition, connected to routine, practicality, connected to relationships, drama, connected to change and transformation, endings. I do think there's a Mercury retrograde in November, so I would be careful of participating in drama, especially drama that has the potential to aid to an ending of something, whether that ending is temporary or permanent. Catch that tea. But I also get submission. You're free. You're free to go. Lust, assertion, and bluff in November. Mm. In the month of November, Spirit is testing you to see if you're really ready for something. Once again, something is manifesting for you, but in terms of the full forceness of how it shows up depends on how you handle the month of November. Now, for some of you, if you really show Spirit you're ready, whatever this is could show up for you in November, but it will show up in the form of this has potential. This seems sustaining. This seems long lasting. This seems like something, right? It may not immediately be potential. It may not immediately be something, but you're going to feel like, okay, this, you know, this may hold weight basically, right? Whatever it is for you. For others of you, there's going to be a choice in the month of November. Do you want this or that? Do you want to continue what you're doing, or do you want to finally do something different? Do you want to finally make a change? And most likely, making a change involves trusting in Spirit and having faith. It's going to be a choice I would say by the end of November, there's going to be a choice you're going to have to make. All right. Let's get into the next spread. No new. What does that mean? No new. No new. That could be interpreted so many ways. Let's get into the next spread, which is What opportunities or warnings are approaching, and what does Spirit need you to do to prepare for November 2025? What opportunity or warnings are approaching in November of 2025, and what does Spirit need you to do to prepare for November of 2025? Let's get into it. Once again, I'm available for live readings. If anyone wants to donate for a live reading, you can donate via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, or the link in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay. Just making sure we were good. Okay. What opportunities or what warnings are coming in November, and what does Spirit need you to do to prepare? Achievement. There's opportunity for you to achieve something in November, but you're going to have to be strategic once again. It's not going to come easy. It involves a system, it involves moving parts, it involves maybe even a group element of some sort. Resourcefulness. It's definitely a month of, for some, pinching pennies, which is not a bad thing, right? For others, being strategic with your financial moves, with your resources, with how you manage your finances and resources. Because particularly it'll fare better for you moving forward. So if you have to cut back, if you have to budget, if you have to be resourceful this month, you'll thank yourself down the line. Domination, connected to your thoughts, your mind, communication. Spirit, Lord. Some of y'all have a lot dominating your mind and your thoughts. Certain people. Still. Certain dynamics still clouding your thoughts, your judgment, the way you perceive certain things. Spirit, God needs you to work through that. Are you the master of your mind, or are you allowing others to be the master of your mind? Catch that T. I know some of y'all caught it. Impulsiveness. Some of y'all need to let go of emotional impulsiveness. Some of y'all need to work on emotional regulation. All right? Thank you, Carmen. Some of y'all are operating out of a place of emotional impulsivity. And the way Spirit is showing me is, you know how you're like using a GPS and you're going to a new place you've maybe never been before, and you think you're following the GPS to a T, but somehow you end up on a detour, somehow you take the wrong turn, you know how it can be sometimes on out in these streets, right? And suddenly what was a 22-minute arrival is now a 30-minute arrival. This is that same energy. Except add in traffic. So now instead of what was a 22-minute arrival is now a 45-minute arrival, a hour long arrival, right? Especially if you continue to take the wrong exits, to miss the wrong detours, to continue to detour outward. Maybe by not paying attention, not getting the lessons, you know? When we're in alignment, it's easy. So, what is causing you to detour in life? What is causing you to miss your correct exits you need to take to get to your destination in time? Are you maybe texting on your phone and driving? Is there someone in the passenger or the back seat? Are you doing some things you're not supposed to be doing in driving? What's the distraction? Hypothetically, metaphorically speaking, right? But still, patience. Some of y'all need patience. It's interesting for a lot of you. There's some. It's already destined for you. Whatever it is, it's already destined as part of your purpose in life. Be patient. It's coming. But the thing is you need to get ready. It's almost like the table's being set, or the table's pretty much set, but you need to get in the correct garb to show up correct, right? The guests are already showing up, but we're waiting for you. Spirit is waiting for you, right? The guest of honor. Now, for others of you, there could be you, the guest of honor, and maybe another guest of honor, right? Whether male, 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 female, female, what female, female, whatever it is, right? But you need to think of yourself as that way. You are the guest of honor in your life. While everyone, we like to have this, idea that the world does not revolve around us, and the world, yes, does not revolve around us, but our world does. It's time for your world to revolve around you. Catch that tea. It's interesting patience. Let's take a second to talk about patience as well, right? When we know we're in alignment, patience is so easy. It's when either when we know we're out of alignment or we feel we're out of alignment, that patience becomes impossible. Didn't we talk about being in alignment the other day? Negotiation. Hmm. Your time is precious. Your energy, your efforts, your daily showing up is precious. It's a feat to show up daily in life. It's a feat to get up, wake out of bed or wherever you are when you wake up, child, and have a vision, have goals, and commit to them and see them through, no matter what life throws you along the way, right? Because, child, you are the negotiator of your own energy, your own power, your own essence. Remember that. Flattery. Hmm. Generosity. Hmm. Discrimination. Yeah. Some of you have been too generous with your energy, too generous with your time, your money, your efforts, your resources. It's time to pull back in November. It may be time to reassess, right? It's time to what's the message? What's the message spirit here? It's time to mm, it's time to be selective. Kiana says, Amen, spirit is talking to me. Yes, Kiana, it's time to be selective, is what I hear. I kind of got low key chills. It's time to be selective in November. Restlessness, because some of y'all are wasting time. And you don't realize it, but you're the crux of it is your fighting time or your racing time. That's really the crux of it. Is your relationship with time. Interesting. November is going to bring about something where you need to clear up or clean up your relationship with time and timing. Some of us are impatient. Now, I have to be honest. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn Sun, Libra Moon, Virgo Rising. But I have Sagittarius, Mercury, Mars. I'm a December Capricorn, right? I can be impatient. But I've been noticing the lessons Spirit has been showing me about patience and how patience pays off, right? So I'm noticing this even in my own life. And there's a correlation between restlessness and patience and how you think you're subverting patience by being on the rat race of restlessness, but you end up wasting time. Whereas if you end up being patient and sitting back, you actually can utilize more time and be productive. Oh my God, Spirit. Emotional regulation as well, by the way. All connected. Kiana says me. You're a Virgo rising too, Carmen. Oh my God. CJ Brooks says preach. I feel this message right now. Like this is wow, Spirit. Child. Mm. Now I will say for some of you, restlessness does show up connected to long term health. Let's see what this is facing though. Ooh, excitement. Mm. Interesting. Restlessness facing excitement. What's the last card here? Enthusiasm. Okay. What opportunities or warnings are approaching? What does Spirit need you to prepare for right now? Once again, something exciting, something enthusiastic, something is manifesting for you, period. It's a oh oh my God. I just got it. I just got it. Oh my God. Thank you, AK, to whoever just donated many moods. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm having a moment, you guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. You know how people in church do the hand wave? Let me just do the hand wave right now, child, because. Okay. So something is manifesting for you, period. But the key is how you show up when it does show up. When it shows up or they show up or whatever it is shows up. You kind of need to be in the energy of enthusiasm, excitement. That's the energy you need to match. Because whatever it is or they are, whatever the opportunity is that's approaching you in November, it's coming in enthusiastically, excitedly, if that's a word, right? With excitement. You need to match that energy. Now, once again, if you don't necessarily match that energy, we're going back to that whole metaphor where I was talking about where we end up missing the exit. We end up, taking detours. What was supposed to be a 20-minute, you know, uh, arrival is now a 45-minute arrival, an hour-long arrival, right? Ooh, I felt that. I felt that spirit. I got the message. I hope y'all got that message because I got it. I got it, child. It clicked for me, honey. Thank you, spirit. All right, let's get into AK's question. And then I think we have one more question for the collective. This might be not a long video actually, which I don't mind. If it's impactful, that's all that matters. Sorry guys, I'm waiting to log into my Cash App so I can see AK's question. Okay, there we go. You know what I think it is? I was talking to my friend. I was talking to Kiana about this actually. I was talking to Kiana about this. I think Mercury retrograde is messing with me and my technology, child. You know we're in a Mercury retrograde shadow period, right? I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. Not right now, at least. Um, it hasn't been like horrible, but it's just been frustrating. So I just don't want to be in that energy. Just technology has been so annoying. All right, AK, let's get into your question, Many Moons. Thank you for your donation. General reading on what Spirit wants you to know. Let's get into it. What does Spirit want you to know in general? What is hold on. Let me see. Okay, got it. By the way, if anyone wants to donate for a live reading, I am available for live readings. Get me while I'm here. Get me while I'm here. You can donate via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Or the link in the chat, which I will post the link again. All right. What does Spirit need AK to know right now? What is? Oh wait, hold on. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Hi, Amanda. Oh, you're a Capricorn with Pisces moon. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you, Carlene, for your donation. Carlene donated for 2 questions, I think. Yeah. Ciao. Thank you, Carlene, for your donation. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's get into Carlene's question after many moons. All right. Maybe this won't be. Maybe this may not be a short reading then. All right, mini moons, let's get into your reading. What general messages does spirit need many moons, many moods to know? What messages does spirit need many moods and many moods to know? You donated for two questions. Two questions, I think. Did you donate for another one? Hold on. You love my readings? Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, you donated for two. Um, what general messages does spirit need many moons, many moods to know? Impulsiveness. Facing resourcefulness. I feel like if you feel within the next, if you feel, let's see, if you feel within the next 4 to 7 months to make an impulsive decision with your finances, mini moons, I would be careful. All right. I feel like you don't see it yet, but something could end up like you could end up getting an impulsive hit, maybe to make a big purchase, for example, because you just have it in the moment, right? But maybe a couple months down the line, something happens and you end up needing the money you spent a few months ago, right? Especially if you don't take the time to replenish and, like, manage your checkbook and finances. So I just get like, be careful with that. I also do get optimism though. Optimism connected to emotional fulfillment, family, home energy as well. Hmm. I also do feel like though you're moving out of this energy though at the same time. Of this impulsive I have this impulsive need for something though, but what is it an impulsive need for, spirit? For validation is what I hear. Influence. Influence. Hmm. Rebellion. Revenge. And restlessness. It almost feels like your energy is being triggered during this time, many moons. Your energy is being triggered. It's being pulled in all different types of directions for some reason. Um, but spirit is trying to bring through or bring forth clarity. I get patience for you, many moons. Connected to expansion, optimism, seeking freedom, breaking out of a box you feel chained in some way, shape, or form. Your ships are coming in, but you may not notice the ships coming in until the end of the year, maybe around November, December, possibly, or within the next probably, I would say 6 to 9 weeks. Like there's a need to be patient. Something will show up for you in the next 6 to 9 weeks. I'm gonna stick to that, many moons. Status. But there's impatience connected to like deserving, like I deserve to be here, or I deserve to be elevated, or I deserve to be further than where I am is what I get. But I get friendship and seduction connected to friendship. I feel like in the new year there could be a friendship, a social connection that shows up for you that completely shifts your energy or shifts your course in some way, shape, or form. This person's gonna get you, I feel like. But it's friendship. I don't know if it is necessarily I mean, there's seems like there's potential for romance or for further development, but I mean, that depends on which way the wind blows. Because it could be a woman that shows up, but maybe introduces you to a man, or it could be a man that shows up, but you know, anyway. All right. Could be some like weird things that happen where it's like, okay, there's a connection here, but why is it so hard to make it work, kind of thing. But you don't want to let go of the connection. Very twin flame vibes. Anyway, Minnie Moon says it is because of betrayal from your brother and his wife and your ex husband. Four of Thought. You got the Four of Thought card, Mini Moons. It says, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next steps should be. Meditation can be very helpful. And I do feel like you need to ground your energy too. I would say for you, the month of November, ground, ground, ground. Take your spiritual baths, do your candles. The remaining months for the year is very powerful. Ground your energy and let things flow. Exactly, Mary. Yeah. Um, who's next? Black Widow. What's your two questions? What are your two questions, Black Widow? Black Widow's next. And thank you for allowing me to do a reading for you, AK, by the way. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Black Widow, for your questions. Black Widow says, your first question is what's coming towards you in your finances? You just got a new job and you're working at Amazon on an Amazon business idea. What's coming towards you in your finances? Let's see. What's coming towards Black Widow Row? Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, Spirit, once again. What's coming towards Black Widow Row and Black Widow Row's finances? What's coming towards Black Widow Row and Black Widow Row's finances? Thank you, Nikki. What's coming towards Black Widow Row and Black Widow Row's finances? Hmm. Revenge. Revenge shows up as your first card. Revenge. You're definitely in a glow up period, but what is resourcefulness? You're also in a period of recovery, Black Widow Row. You're in a period of recovery with your finances. Recovery from, did someone manipulate you or something, or did were you in a situation where you were maybe taken advantage of, or you feel this way? Secrets. Maybe something wasn't as transparent as it should have been. You did say though you just got a new job and you're working on Amazon business idea. Achievement connected to emotions, family, home, energy, fulfillment. I feel like you're on the road towards achievement. So continue with the new job, continue with your business idea for Amazon. There could be good news regarding either your finances and or these situations with your new job or your Amazon business idea, particularly around summertime of 2026. I would say June or July of 2026. You could hear some good news. All right. Speculation. Interesting. Yes, you're in huge debt with with student loans and car loan. Child, ain't everybody, honey. I totally get it. Indecision. Hmm. There's also something you're contemplating connected to your work or your job. You're at a lot of convergences. You're at a lot of crossroads. Romance connected to one-on-one relationships. The birth of something new. I see something new manifesting for you around October, November. This could be around this time frame. So maybe something new can manifest for you within the next 4 to 8 days or weeks. A new beginning could show up for you. But it may also show up in the form of how willing are you to make major changes you need to make for your abundance. Because I feel like there's some sacrifices that need to be made. Like the type of sacrifices where it's like, okay, it may not make total sense now in terms of immediate abundance, but it has the potential to create abundance down the line, assured abundance down the line. Like those type of strategic moves. Does that make sense? That could be involving moving, your current job, a new job, maybe, as time goes on. But Spirit needs you to like buckle up. Spirit needs you to toughen up, Black Widow Row. Spirit needs you to concentrate. They're giving you the signs, they're giving you the signals, but once again, you're missing the marks. You're missing some of the exits. That's why there's certain delays. All right? Makes a lot of sense. Okay, Black Widow Row. Yeah, I love to hear that, child. Yes. That means I hit the mark, honey. All right, let's get your final card for that question. And then what's your question? What's your second question, Black Widow Row? Yeah, I need to toughen up and concentrate. Yeah. That's what my dad would have said to me. Toughen up, chump. I hear that very clearly in my head right now. Toughen up, chump. My dad used to say that all the time. All right. Let's get your final card, Black Widow Row, for your first question. But yeah, I think you will be able to. I think you'll be able to handle this, Black Widow Row. You got this. Review and contemplation is your final card for your first question. It is also connected to the number 20. It says, you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have so much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Ooh, all right. What's your second question, Black Widow Row? I don't think we're good. We don't need to cleanse the cards a second time right now. Okay, Black Widow Rose, second question is I plan on going back to school for electrical engineering. I do enjoy technology and robotics and AI. It's a huge career pivot, but I believe I found the career path I enjoy and I'm 50 years old. Wait a minute, did I say, or does that say 30? Where are my glasses, child? Let me put my glasses on, child. Hold on. It says 30. Okay, 30 years old. You're 30 years old. Good for you, Black Widow Row. I feel like you've gotten some personal readings though, because this energy or name sounds familiar. Something about your imprint feels familiar. Okay, so what does Spirit have to say about Black Widow Row? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Although I feel too old because of my traditions and thinking I feel the need to push through, am I on the right path with taking on this new career path? I'm trying to find a remote program, but it's hard. What does Spirit have to say about is Black Widow Row on the right path with taking on this new career path and going back to school for electrical engineering, technology, robotics, and AI? Is Black Widow Row on the right career path, the right path with taking on this new career path towards electrical engineering, technology, robotics, and AI? Spirit, give us some clarity, give us some insight. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother God. I also get fortune. I get fortune. I mean, I definitely feel like this is a right a move for you. This is a right direction for you to go in to get your degree for electrical engineering as well as technology, robotics, AI. There's abundance here for you. There's opportunity here for you. Not only abundance and opportunity, but opportunity for leadership roles as well. So, let me take these off now. All right. Acquisition. Interesting. Hmm. There's something about you getting your electrical engineering degree. There's something about you pursuing technology, robotics, and AI where it's actually a field that where you could compete in. It's actually a field where you could be a viable candidate. All right. I get practicality connected to thoughts of mind communication. Huh. Speculation connected to emotions. You're definitely in a period, Black Widow Row, when it comes to this specific energy with your second question of like it's almost like you're weaving your cocoon where you're meant to gestate and then eventually become the butterfly. All right. Thank you, Chakia, for your donation. Um, but you're not quite in the gestation phase yet, Black Widow Row. I get detachment when it comes to this electrical engineering path, technology, robotics, AI. I get harmony connected to work, job. This is a path you're meant to go on. All right. I do get ego. It is the competitive energy. All right. It is a competitive environment. So be mindful of that. Makes sense. Yes, that's exactly it. Yes. I get vision. This is something you are and were destined to achieve and destined to pursue. All right. I do get control, maybe connected to higher education, specifically the schooling part. During the schooling process, you're going to have to keep your vision intact so that you don't. Do you have Sagittarius or something in your chart or fire? Because you could easily get just like distracted or like we were talking about earlier, take a detour if you're not careful. Discrimination, empathy, and authority. You have the potential, you have the strong potential to become an authority figure in the electrical engineering, technology, robotics, AI space. All right. That's what I see for you. So I would say that once again, the question was, are you on the right path? The answer is yes. Are you still accepting live readings? I am still accepting live readings. If you would like a live reading, then you can donate via, once again, PayPal, Cash App, or the Venmo. All right. By the way, yeah, last call for live readings. Last call for live readings. I'm going to sign off soon. I am going to the movies tonight. Y'all know I love going to the movies. I'm going to go see a musical. It's called Blue Moon, and it is actually by, apparently, Rogers and Hammerstein, the ones that did the Brandy Cinderella child. Now, if you're a millennial or early Gen Z, you grew up with that movie, honey. So you know I have to go see what that is, what that's about. You had a vision? Yeah, I get definitely an energy about like you having a vision. Let's get your final card, Black Widow Row, for your second question. What's the final card for Black Widow Row's second question? Or did I already pull a final card? Oh my god. Did I? I feel like I didn't. Okay. So after Black Widow Row will be Chikia. And then if someone else donates before I sign off, all right. Black Widow Row, you got the spiritual teacher card. Connected to the number 9, it says there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. All right. Thank you to whoever just donated for another reading. Let's get into Chikia's question. Oop. All right. Chikia, I think, is next. You're welcome, Black Widow Row. Okay, so Chikia's next. Let me see who donated. Cyber Girl. So after Chikia will be Cyber Girl. And let me pull up the Cash App real quick so I can be organized. I have to visually see things to feel like I'm organized. All right, so this is Chikia. Okay, so after Chikia will be Cyber Girl. Yes, thank you, Cyber Girl, for your donation. So, Chikia wants to know, I was told in a reading by you, Spirit shows that there's a higher calling for you connected to these archangel and helping me with abundance. Can you elaborate on that? What messages does Spirit have for Chikia about her higher calling connected to archangels and helping her with abundance? What further messages does Spirit have for Chikia about her higher calling involving archangels and the archangels helping her with abundance? Give us some credit and insight, Spirit. All right. Excitement. Excitement. I feel like if you start working with the archangels, you'll notice shifts. You'll notice changes that excite you, where it's like, oh, it's working. They're actually coming through. Flirtation. I do feel like, yeah, there may be a specific archangel that is going to be willing to work with you connected to abundance, but they're going to show up by influencing you. They're going to show up by subtly giving you hints, subtly giving you ideas. All right? You would be really good at this, or the idea may come to you. I feel like I would be really good at doing this. Like, it comes through in that way. I get order connected to your thoughts, your mind. I do feel like these archangels could bring order, structure to your thoughts, the way you process things, the way you perceive as well, which may be necessary, to be honest. I get idealism connected to emotion. So I don't think they're always going to show up for you or come through for you the way you want them to. And that could be the lesson. Sometimes they're going to come through for you with ease, without question. In those moments, it's going to really feel magical. But then the moments where you have to do some extra work or figure out, what am I doing wrong or what am I not doing in order to get the results I need from them? All right. Those are going to be the lessons for you where you realize, okay, it's not just about what I want. It's a relationship. It's a, communion. All right. I get authority. Part of you manifesting abundance for yourself involves you stepping into a place of authority. All right. An energy of authority in the workplace. I do get riches connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. So I do absolutely think and believe, but I was right on point, not surprising, but I do think these archangels do have a strong potential to help create abundance for you and fulfillment, right? But it's going to involve change on your part as well. It's going to involve you doing some shadow work, you doing what you need to do to once again align with abundance. That's part of it as well. I feel like some secrets could be revealed to you. These archangels could show you some things maybe other people don't know, or they could spill some tea. All right, that only you know. All right, but I think you and these archangels, maybe not all of them, but maybe a few of them. All right, I would say maybe two or three have a strong potential for a really good bond. All right, especially if you talk about them. Maybe you end up becoming a expert on them, and you're able to preach their word and get more people that are able to resonate with them and work with them, further building their following, further expanding their light, right? That's how that works. And in return, they continue to bless you and your lineage. That's how you work with spirit, child. Final card for Chikia. What's the final card for Chikia? Give us some credit and insight, spirit. Mm. Manifest your dreams connected to the number 1. It says you're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire. Even if they're small steps, notice signs that guide you to the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. All right, Chikia, thank you for doing a reading with me. That was a good message. Cyber Girl, you are next. Once again, last call for readings, final call for readings. Let's see if you put your question. What's your question, Cyber Girl? And thank you, Chakia, for allowing me to do a reading for you. What's your question, Cyber Girl? Cyber. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, Spirit. See, Spirit? Asking you shall receive, child. All right, let's get into Cyber Girl's question. Cyber Girl wants to know, I need advice for my love life. It has been a long time since I was really in love with someone. Any insight is appreciated. What insight and advice does Spirit have for Cyber Girl's love life? Give us some clarity and insight. What clarity and insight does Spirit have for Cyber Girl's love life? Hi, Zebra Girl. Thank you for being here. Affair. And interesting. Affair energy shows up as your first card. There's an energy here where you may be used to only accepting parts of someone, or certain people only giving you parts of themselves, or only offering up parts of themselves, where it seems like it is an affair, or you're not getting the whole totality of that person, or experiencing the whole totality of that person. Could be maybe some traumas associated with that as well, or some things that need to still be worked through in the way you perceive yourself. Through that kind of lens, I get indecision connected to stability, resources. You also may be in a limbo or crux in other areas of your life. Manipulation. I feel like this is your own thoughts, though, your own perception. It's like a funhouse mirror vibe, right? Where reality is not perception. Eccentricity. You actually have a lot to offer, Cyber Girl. All right. There's something about you that's unique and different, but that's also part of your charm. That's also part of what will attract your person. So don't dim your light. Don't feel like you have to fit a mold or follow a script of a dating advice coach. Like, maybe take what resonates and spit out the rest, but also be you at the end of the day, right? Rebellion. Interesting. Rebellion. It's okay to break the status quo. It's okay to break expectations. If you're used to the other person making the first move, maybe you make the first move. You don't have to do it in a aggressive way, but do it in a way where you open up a space for the other person to step up, into the space you create. It can be that kind of energy as well. I get generosity. There's an energy of needing to open up your life, open up your routine, open up your space to accommodate someone. All right. I get lost as well, though, connected to one-on-one relationships for you. So you may still be processing a loss and ending relationship wise in some way. I get seduction, though. There's still something, though, about this loss or this relationship that seduces you, it pulls you in at times. Charity, you need to stop giving yourself to people, energies that either dim your light or are beneath you. Innovation. You have a tendency to also go towards what's safe, not necessarily what you need or what would actually fulfill you. But I get harmony connected to friendships, social networks, online technology. So I would maximize all your opportunities. I would meet people in person, But I would also get on the dating apps. Get on, be open, maybe spruce up your Instagram profile, spruce up your Facebook, spruce up your YouTube, whatever it is that you have, you know, keeping in mind that, yes, this is your social media, this is your dating profile, whatever it may be, but this is also an opportunity for you to catch someone's eye. Just like you would if you went to the grocery store or a concert, you put your foot forward then as well, wouldn't you? With the idea of I may meet someone tonight or whatever. It's the same as online. Last card is decision for you, Cyber Girl. Decision. Interesting. I actually see you having multiple options moving forward, Cyber Girl. Um, but it's gonna depend on your choice and where your choice is coming from. Because if it's coming from a choice stuck in a loop, stuck in the past, it's going to end in the same dynamic, heartbreak, most likely, disappointment. All right. So you got some decisions to make in love moving forward. Thank you, AK, for your donation, by the way. Let's get your final card, Cyber Girl. What's the final card for Cyber Girl? Thank you for your question. Go within. Ooh, number two. It says, Cyber Girl, you are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for doing a reading with me, Cyber Girl. All right, AK. I think that's Mini Moons. Once again, last call for live readings. Get your live reading now or hold your peace until next time. All right. What's your question, Mini Moons? Beautiful. Thanks again, Lamarr. You're welcome, Cyber Girl. Thank you for doing a reading with me once again. I'm so glad I went live. I think I just love the camaraderie. I, of course, love doing the live readings with you all. But, child, the collective readings, they be hitting. But so do the live readings, too, though. The live readings have messages where they really resonate, too. I just love these live sessions. They're really insightful. All right. Mini Moons, your question is general reading on me making a big purchase. Speaking of big purchases to buy a house in 2026. What's the energy around Mini Moons, Mini Moods buying a house, making a big purchase in terms of a home in the year 2026? What's the energy around Mini Moons, Mini Moods purchasing a home in the year 2026, Spirit? Give us some clarity and insight. Discovery. Discovery. Interesting. Discovery definitely could involve travel relocation. I don't know if you're looking, I wonder if you're looking to buy a home, but you're open to where exactly. I get enthusiasm connected to ownership. Interesting. Adaptability, intuition. I do feel like there's strong energy around you making a big purchase in 2026 or making strides in 2026 towards you buying a home, acquiring a home. Convention. You will need to pay attention to the community, the surrounding community that you end up living in or considering. But I get romance. I do see you being romanced by a certain company, by a certain location, something somewhere that entices you. I get organization, lust. Yeah, I feel like there's somewhere that entices you, but it may not be your current location. It could be a longer distance move that you end up making or considering at the very least. All right. Principle connected to your career. Definitely, I would say your career and your career path is going to be taken into account. And I get enterprise in terms of a big purchase in the next year. Enterprise. Yeah, I do feel like the possibility of you buying a home or getting very close to buying a home in 2026 is very strong, especially if you remain in alignment. Once again, many moons. All right. But I also get a consideration of a long distance move as well, or at the very least, a move that makes sense for you long term as well. So it's not, once again, not an impulsive move. It's a move where it's strategic, is what it should be, many moons. All right. What's the final card for many moons? You could probably start hearing good news about this probably by springtime of 2026, going into summer as well. All right, mini moons, you got the 10 of emotion card. It says life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family, great happiness and emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured by offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others. You're rewarded with unconditional love. Yes. All right. All right, you guys. Shall we pull a final card for the collective? Let's get a final card for the collective. I'm going to shut down readings for the night. Thank you all for doing live readings with me tonight. I really appreciate it. As always, we will resume live readings this week. All right. But of course, as well, let me show you all my website just in case anyone wants to book a personal reading. All right. Let me show you all my website just in case. Hold on. All right, we're good. There we go. This is my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Once you reach this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews. All right. Follow me on my Instagram and Facebook. And if you would like to book a reading, go to the store section. This is where you can go to view everything I offer. I offer quite a lot. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, candles, classes, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings, and you can also book your own time. So, for example, if you want to book a 30-minute reading, go to add to cart, scroll down, click the date and time you would like to book. And as soon as you make your payment, I'll get a confirmation email. You'll get a confirmation email. We'll take the next steps to get your reading done. I also offer birth chart readings, individual compatibility, and 12-month ahead birth chart readings, which I definitely recommend for the next year coming up soon. I also offer mediumship readings, past life readings, merch including handmade evil eye bracelets, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, and astrocartography natal chart readings. If you want to know what the best location is for you to move to or travel to, all right, that aligns with you and your energy and your chart, get an astrocartography reading. All right, you guys, I love you all. I will see you all in the next video, or I will catch you in your own personal reading. Either way, I'll see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Bye. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz.